likes of Father Ben from Karatina, Father Kamwaro, Father Kimani, and the rest. I join them, Mr. Speaker, to send my condolences following the passing on of Papa Francis, a humble man we all should emulate. And we offer our condolences to the entire Catholic fraternity, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I hope now that for the 267th election, it's my hope that we will get an African Pope. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to also pass my condolences on my behalf and on the behalf of my constituents of Moibin. The Pope, the late Pope, was a very inspirational person. Mr. Speaker, I personally had a privilege to go to Rome last year, and we were with our Speaker, and I had a privilege to shake his hand, and he is a symbol of humility. Mr. Speaker, when he came to Kenya, he did not just choose to go and stay in the high places, but he chose to go and worship in the most humble place, and that is Kangemi. And that is why we remember him for the great humility he had. And on behalf of myself, my family, my parish, Eldoret Parish, I say pole.
Thank you. Nguna?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would like to join our colleagues and also the Catholics across the world to convey my deepest sympathy to the entire Catholic Church, the family and friends of Pope Francis. Mr. Speaker, you recall very well last year I was with you in Rome, Vatican, and we visited Pope, and that was my third time to meet Pope and shake his hand, Mr. Speaker. I noticed he's a very good man who championed actually climate justice. And he was a man full of humility, love of humanity, and the world reforms, Mr. Speaker. On behalf of the people of Mwingi West and my family, I would like to say that let Papa Francis rest in eternal peace. Amen.
Murugara.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm not a Catholic, but the Catholic Church, actually it's called the Holy Roman Catholic Church, is quite close to my heart because of the good deeds this church continues to do, not just in Kenya, but everywhere in the world. And this is a very solemn occasion when we have to mourn the passing on of the leader of the church, His Holiness the Pope. Mr. Speaker, Pope Francis will be remembered for his humility, his love for the poor, and the justice to everybody. And most importantly, is the way he went around doing his work, and especially when he visited the country. We were privileged and honored because it is not usual to have the Pope here. I remember him for the last thing he did for this country and for our people from the greater region of Meru, Tharaka Nithi and Meru counties, because our bishop has just retired or is about to retire, and he appointed another gentleman who actually shares a name with me, Father Jackson Murugara, to become the bishop of the Diocese of Meru. Another great gentleman who is very humble, is very a humble person who actually carries himself just in the character of Father Pope Francis. May the soul of this great man rest in everlasting peace.
Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On behalf of Ndewa community, and most of them Catholics, and on my behalf and family, Mr. Speaker, one thing I admire the Pope, and I want to say the power of humility and service. He served to the last minute, even when he was ill health. That should be admired. May the Lord Almighty comfort all the Catholic faithfuls and emulate what Pope was really practicing. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Daud.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I wish to convey my condolences together with my constituents of North Imenti and the Diocese of Meru to the whole fraternity of the Catholic Church. Mr. Speaker, the Catholic Church, we have, from my parents, we have dealt with the Catholic Church for over 70 years in Meru County and the larger Meru County, the Rakanidi as well. So I wish to give my condolences. And Pope Francis was a uniting figure. He went to the other religions as well, worked well with the Muslim religion as well to cooperation and all the other for peace and that. So may God rest his soul in eternal peace. Thank you.
Mutunga.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, on my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Tigania West, I stand to eulogize with all the Catholic fraternity, Honorable Speaker, for the loss of the hand of the church. Honorable Speaker, I have friends in the Catholic Church. I may not be a Catholic, but I have friends like the newly inaugurated Ndaokesan Bishop Murugara. Honorable Speaker, also we have Father Kinoti, Father Clement, and others, Father Machali, and so on, who are really good in their work and doing a great job to develop this country. Honorable Speaker, Father, the Holy Pope was integrative. He was not only integrative, he was a humble person. His humility spread across. When he visited Kenya, he did not just sit with the Catholics. He sat with all denominations. And he was able to integrate, to show that when it comes to matters going to heaven, it takes everyone. The root doesn't matter. What matters is being right with God. Honorable Speaker, on behalf of my people, I do eulogize with the Catholics and pray that his soul rests in eternal peace. Thank you.
Pasaris.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me an opportunity to convey my deep sorrow and profound gratitude as I join the faithfuls around the world in mourning the passing of Pope Francis, a shepherd who led with humility, courage, and boundless love. Pope Francis showed us that faith and conscience are not at odds, but together are a path to authentic discipleship. He reminded us that the heart of the gospel is mercy, justice, and dignity of every person. As someone who believes that conscience is sacred and that love must always be our guide, I found Pope Francis to be a true reflection of Christ's compassion. Today we give thanks to the Almighty for his life, his teaching, and his witness. May his soul rest in eternal embrace of the God we serve so faithfully. May we honor his memory by knowing that love is stronger than judgment and inclusion is deeper than fear. Mr. Speaker, I've seen a lot of people